what a great way and a great place to just let things go. Sometimes we can get a little bit into ourselves and a little bit overwhelmed, and one of the little things I like to do is a thing called 3-3-3. So to do this, you can do this anywhere. Do it in your garden, in your car, sitting drinking coffee. Just take a moment and look at one thing around you. Look at it without judgment. Just look at it for it, not for what it is, what its purpose is. For example, I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to look at the colours that are within this. The sunlight is reflecting off this orange. The movement of the water ripple is reflecting here on the metal. And normally I would do this for a minute. And then I would take my focus to something else, maybe a shiny crystal that's hanging up here. I know you can't see it, but what I want you to do is do this to 3 different objects around you. So I would take my focus and I would look at the colours, the depth. If it's moving, perhaps I'll be looking at a leaf on the tree, maybe it's just moving in the breeze. And when I've done that 3 times, I would shift into 3 things that I can hear. So at the moment, I can just hear a gentle rumble of traffic. And the more I listen to it, the more I notice that it's not constant. It's moving. It's getting quieter and quieter as it goes further away. And the tone of it is slightly different. And after a minute, you shift your focus to something else you can hear now. I can hear birds. I hear birds tweeting in the trees. Flying overhead. Oh, hello. I can shift that focus again to a 3rd thing I can hear. Very distant was a cockerel crowing. I just focus all of my attention for a moment to where that sound came from. So you can do this to calm down. The 3rd thing that we do is, what can you feel? What can you feel either on the inside or on the outside of your body? Now I can feel the coolness of this edge on my backside. It's not unpleasant, it's just cool and quite hard. But I'll feel it without judgment. I'll just feel the coolness on that part of my body is cooler than any other part. And I would focus on that for about a minute. And then I'll shift to something else that I can feel. I can feel the sun here warming my shoulder and this arm. I can feel the heat, which is very different to the coolness. And I'd focus on that heat. It's a pleasant heat. It's not a burning heat, it's just nice and makes my skin warm and my skin tingle. And then just let myself feel that for a moment, just for a minute. And then you can shift to something else you can feel on the outside, but I want to just shift to something I can feel on the inside, because I feel a calmness all the way across my chest, through my whole body, just a calmness of inner calm. And this is one of the feelings you can get when you do this little exercise. 3, 3, 3. 3 things you can see. 3 things you can hear. 3 things you feel on the inside or the outside. And it just helps to take away any stress for those few moments. Enjoy.